Hello, everybody. Welcome to the Wednesday stream. It's always great to have your microphone open when you're just chatting away on your own. I don't have anybody in the chat yet, but hopefully that will change. We're going to do something special tonight. As I already previously mentioned, we are going to. This is the gaming part of this channel. So tonight we are going to play Fabled Lands. And this is going to be trial and error. If it doesn't work, it doesn't work. Hi Nessa, welcome. Thank you so much for being here. Hi Janet, welcome in. Thank you so much for being here. One question, if you can hear my music in the background, please let me know, because then I have to turn the volume down. Otherwise I'm going to get problems with YouTube again. It's not going to be the first time. So what are we going to do? It could be potentially be a really chaotic evening, but I was really looking forward to doing this, but it's scary as well. So because it's new for me, probably it's new for you. Hi Jana, welcome in. So I'm gonna turn the music down a little bit. Okay, and I'm a bit hot, so I put on a kind of my favorite band shirt. Yeah, let's just begin. What are we doing? This is Fabled Lands, and this is actually a storybook kind of solo role-playing game. And hi Kimberlyn, welcome in. Thank you so much for being here. And we are just gonna make a start in this book. What you need is the book, something to write things down, but we'll walk you through that all as well, and two D6s, what it's called. So that's a 6-sided dice, and that's actually and a pen, and I have also a pencil. So that is everything you need. What did I prepare already? This is for my stationary junkies here. I don't know if you are a stationary junkie. I am. I'm completely a stationary junkie. So this is a traveling journal, A5 size. I bought this one a long time ago. I think this is about 4 or 5 years old. I haven't used it a lot, so it's still a little bit stiff and not very much used. I purchased this one on a website that's called Gallon Leather, and it's a Turkey-based shop. And I have my initials embossed and everything. So, and you know, when it's a little bit older, that the elastic band is getting a little bit yeah, how do you say in Dutch? We say slop. So what is in here? Let me take this out. It's easy because it's a travel journal principle. So there are elastic bands in here, so you can shove your notebook. I have 2 notebooks in here. Actually, I have a couple of more, but oh, I know you love this one. I found this one online. This is my star sign. This is my, look at this. This is Capricorn. Oh, hi Vera, welcome in. This is Capricorn, and these are my how do you call them? My gems. Let me see which way it was. Yeah, it is a great company. So I'm a Capricorn, and it has it says mountain crystal. I don't know why you call this in English. I need to translate it, because these are my my rocks, my stones. So I love this. This is a bookmark, and I also have a bracelet by this. I love to Tomo River paper notebook. Yes, I am. This is a stayology book, and this has Tomo River paper in it. So this is the main journal. Yeah, rose quartz. Thank you so much, sweetheart. Yeah, I'm obsessed with this one. This is actually Capricorn, but then in Dutch. It translated, it's called rock book. Weird. Okay, and I have a moving on. I have another small journal in here, and this is a dot gridded. This is just a cheap A5 that I purchased. I think this one comes from AliExpress or Amazon. I have no idea. So, and there is some spares in here, and I already have some stickers I might want to use, and my pencil, and the pen loops are also from Amazon. So as you can see, it is a little bit discoloration at the edges. I don't know what happened, but it needs to get some patina. What was the third? Oh, wait, let me show you. Wait, let focus, babe, focus. This one. So that is the third one. See? My brain, I've been on the motorcycle for half the day, so my brain needs to reset. I was a little bit, it's a little bit, not pressure, but yeah, it's always a bit tiring. It takes a lot of focus and concentration to be on a motorcycle. But I had to. So I'm going to put this to the side, so I don't need it for a while. And I'm going to go back to the book. So now I have my pencil. Thank you so much for translating, Vera. You know you're going to be my interpreter in September. I will, maybe Jess will join as well. Then we're going to talk the talk. But I don't want to spoil your surprise in tomorrow, Vera. All right, Fabled Lands. Let's just start in the book. It's called The War-Torn Kingdom. It's written by Dave Morris and Jamie Thompson, and it's illustrated by Ross Nicholson. It is actually a series of 6 books right now. And the fun thing about these series is that you can hop from one book to another. You can game with just a lot, doesn't it? You can hop, you can stay in this one book, but it's also fun to jump from one book to another. Spoil it as good as your news as it's mine. Yeah. Oh, we have such fun news, but I want to know. I'm not really sure if Jess is going to join, so I'm gonna wait for Jess for a second. All right. Gosh, all the rambling and not even. So, it starts with a map. I'm obsessed with maps. So the whole the story of the first book actually plays out in, let's see where I stuck my map in this journal. Nope, in the other journal. Where the hell did I put? Yeah, here's the map. So in Sokara, that is the part of the, and I'm gonna see if I can find it on the big map. I guess not. Where did it go? I'm gonna look for it again, because I thought I found it. I kind of lost it again. So, and there are a lot of lovely fantasy kind of things in there, because this is the Sea of Stilts. Oh, here's Sokara. So the first book plays in this part of the island. This is called the Violet Ocean. Forest of Laroon. The Citadel of Veles Kozen. It's Isle of Mystery. It's so fun. The Druid's Isle, Sea of Whispers, Dragon Island. So here's Yellowport. Well, we'll come to that as soon as we go through the book. So it starts with a map. And this is an enhancement of the part that is in the first book. What I also... No, just go for it. Okay. I'm going to do a lot of reading, folks, so it's easier for you maybe to understand and to follow. Here it says, Fabled Lands, unlike any other role-playing game, reason is that you can play the books in any order. So there are 6 books. You only need one book to start, but by collecting other books in the series, you can explore more of this rich fantasy world instead of just one single storyline. There are virtual unlimited adventures to be had in the Fabled Lands. All you need is 2 dice, an eraser. Oh crap, I don't have an eraser. I will pick that one up. I need it, and a pencil. If you have already adventured using other books in the series, you will know your entry point in this book. Turn to that section now. If this is your first Fabled Lands book, read the rest of the rules before starting at section 1. You will keep the same adventuring persona throughout the books, starting out as just a first rank wanderer in the war-torn kingdom, but gradually gaining in power, wealth, and experience throughout the series. So, it's already so exciting. Oh. All right. Abilities. Now, what I did in prepping for this stream, don't drop off everything, is I copied the adventure sheet. I think it's in the back of the book as well, but I wanted to didn't want to flip back and forth continuously during this stream. So I took this adventure sheet and I took that and put it in the journal. So it has your name, your profession, a god, a rank, your defense, and then you have a couple of abilities, so like charisma, combat, magic, sanctity, scouting, and thievery. You have 12 possessions. You have stamina, resurrection arrangements, titles and honors, money, and blessings. So I copied that in this little journal, little booklet, so we don't have to flip back and forth continuously during going through this book. And what I also did, there are some code words in the back. You have to see if you can get as many code words, and there is a ship's manifest. Watching and learning at the while I get food. Well, sustenance, Janet, is very important. So please get some food. I already ate, and it's like a rock somewhere in there. So, so this is something we need to jot down some of the different elements. Still not working in this beautiful book, and we're gonna do that with pencil because it is something that changes and as you go along. So we have abilities. That's this section right here. It says you have 6 abilities. Your initial score in each ability ranges from 1, then you are actually quite sad, low ability, to 6, a high level of ability. Ability scores will change during your adventure, but can never be lower than 1 or higher than 12. So what I'm going to do, I'm going to put this in here and that it stays between 1 and 12. I'm sure I am going to forget. So I know that's it. So as I said, I have charisma. It says the knack of befriending people. Combat, the skill of fighting. Magic, the art of casting spells. Sanctity, the gift of divine power and wisdom. Scouting is the techniques of tracking and wilderness lore. And thievery is the talent for stealth and lockpicking. Oh, that's a lot of fun abilities. All right. Here come the professions. And here's the first choices we have to make. Let's zoom you in a little bit. So it's all like a little bit of a strategic choices you make. So professions. Not all adventurers are good at everything. Everyone has some strength and some weaknesses. Your choice of profession determines your initial scores in the 6 abilities. All right, folks, we have to make a choice. Am I a priest? That says 4 charisma, 2 combat, 3 magic, 6 sanctity, 4 scouting, 2 thievery. Am I a mage? That has 2 charisma, 2 combat, 6 magic, 1 sanctity, 5 scouting, 3 thievery. Am I a rogue with 5 charisma, 4 combat, 4 magic, 1 sanctity, 2 scouting, 6 thievery. He is, yo. A troubadour, charisma 6, combat 3, magic 4, sanctity 3, scouting 2, thievery 4. A warrior, I like that. Charisma 3, combat 6, magic 2, sanctity 4, scouting 3, thievery 2. And a wayfarer is charisma 2, combat 5, magic 2, sanctity 3, scouting 6, thievery 4. All right, we have to make a choice. What are we going to be? What is going to be the best choice? Do we go for... It's a bit spread out, isn't it? Because if you choose for 4 charisma, you have less thievery. So if you go for 6 thievery, you have not a lot of sanctity. What is important? It's really difficult because you already have to make a choice without knowing how the story is going to go. But I'm kind of leaning towards mage. Well, maybe you can have a suggestion. I'm gonna let it sink in a little bit. Priest is also good. I kind of have the... you are not a priest, no, but not by a long shot, Kimberly. Everything but. But I get the kind of feeling that with... you always gain more with... in Dutch we say with a big barrel of syrup than with... So... kissing, sucking up is easier than fighting. I have some kind of a feeling that with fighting, you're not gonna win anything. So we're gonna leave combat alone. So we have either the troubadour, mage, or priest. So Kimberly says I'm not a priest by a long shot. So that is a no-go. Shall we go with mage? I think that's a good one. So mage has charisma 2. Combat also 2. So fighting is out of the question. We always run. We're never gonna fight. Magic is a 6. Sanctity is a 1. Scouting is a 5. And thievery is a 3. Okay. That's it. We also need to give find a name for my mage. So I'm gonna write this down. You're going to be a mage. Yeah, it's good, huh? Mage. And we do have some magic 6, so we have... Let's go with the magic. Oh, and by the way, I do have a stack of books next to me, coloring books. So halfway through, I'm gonna see if we can find some prompts along the way to find some coloring pages to fill that out. So now we just have to pick one, Vera. So it's not... We're gonna do mage. Now we have to do... We have a name. We have to think of a name. What can we call her? And I am doing this story in the 3rd person. So we have to see... there's one name that always comes... is like something that always comes up. And that's Gamora. And why Gamora? Gamora is the hero of Guardians of the Galaxy. She is the bomb. So I'm gonna call myself actually Gamora, the rogue troubadour. Yeah, but that's both. You need to pick one. So I'm gonna call her Gamora. It's actually Gamora. Well, here we go. So she has a name. You start with rank number 1. So it's always first rank. Here we go. Okay, here we go. Stamina. Fill in the adventure sheet back of the book with your choice profession, the ability scores. Yeah, yada. We done that already. We're way ahead of your book. All right, stamina. Stamina is lost when you get hurt. Keep track of your stamina score throughout your travels and adventures. Here we are. Stamina is at the bottom here. You must guard against your stamina score dropping to 0, because if it does, you are dead. And yes, you can lose in this game. It's not. And I've seen a little bit of YouTube videos of other people that play that. They say it's not easy to stay alive, so you can die actually. Lost stamina can be recovered by various means, but your stamina cannot go above its initial score until you advance in rank. You start with 9 stamina points. So stamina when unwounded is 9. So here's 9. You cannot see because the chat is in the way. So here we go, 9. Then we go with rank. You start at first rank, so note this on the adventure sheet now. By completing quests and overcoming enemies, you will have the chance to go up in rank. Ooh, look at that. Oh, we are the outcast, of course. Hey, yeah, yeah. Outcast, hey, yeah. During the course of your adventures, you will go up in rank. Characters of higher rank are tougher, luckier, and generally better able to deal with trouble. So this is your list of ranks. We are first rank. We are the outcasts. So shake it like a Polaroid picture. Is nice to know. I'm not sure if I'm gonna work with tabs here because we're gonna flick back and forth to the beginning of the book. Okay, professions. You can carry up to possessions. You can carry up to 12 possessions on your person. All characters begin with 16 shards in cash. I like my cash. So that is money, I guess. Let's see. Let's read first. 16 shards in cash and the following possessions, which you can record on your adventure sheet. A sword. Oh, that could be handy. A leather jerkin. Can somebody please translate what a jerkin is in Dutch? Because jerkin. And behind the jerkin says defense +1. So I'm gonna write that down. Defense +1, because I think that is important. That is kind of what they call a modifier. So you need to use that +1. And I think I have to write it down over here as well. So +1. In Engels wordt voor mouwloos jasje of vest. Oh, okay. Okay, thanks, Vera. Oh, Vera, you need to be my how do you call that? My fixed translator for on the stream. Where was I? Oh, and a map. Well, that's the easy part. Map. Possessions are always marked in bold text, like this. Gold compass. Do I have a gold compass, or is it just an example? Well, don't know. You can bring little Tuffy and Harley in my knapsack. Well, I don't know where Harley's on the sofa, on the couch. Your paid assistant. Well, when I have enough money for Vera, I just spend 400 euros on a buddy seat. Actually, for my motorbike. And I think Kalisha. Oh, she's on her bed in the front room. So maybe she will join us in a second. I like this gold compass. Anything marked in this way is an item which can be picked up and added to your list of possessions. Remember that you are limited to carrying a total of 12 items. So if you get more than this, you have to cross something off your adventure sheet or find somewhere to store extra items. You can carry unlimited sums of money. Okay. Oh, where do I put the money then? Just here? I guess just here, money. So we have. Oh gosh, yeah. Well, the lucky one that I have I have a Lee scar, so I can get it fixed without any problems. But I feel your pain. I can feel your pain. How many shards did I get? 16. I'm gonna write this here. 16. Okay. Ugh. All right, defense. And now it becomes difficult, folks. Let's pay attention. Your defense score is equal to your combat score, so that's 2, plus my rank, that's 1, so that's now 3, plus the bonus for the armor you're wearing, if any. Well, thanks so much. So that's plus 1 because we have the leather jerkin. So my defense score. Oh, that's why I need an eraser. Bloody. Do I have an eraser somewhere? Probably. Oh, prepping. What's this? Oh, more dice. More dice. Okay, this is my glue stick. I have kind of a knapsack or something with all the messy, everything you need for journaling. And somewhere all the way down is my eraser. And I went on a scavenger hunt. I just sent so many back. Oh, good for you. I found this one still in the wrapper, never used. And of course I cannot get it open, so let's get the like lovers do. Ugh. So how is your day going, by the way, while I am trying to release this Staedtler eraser? Is everybody doing okay? We're going to get another heat wave. Kinda. They say it's gonna be not as bad as last week. However, I am not looking forward to another heat wave. Oh, it's a good eraser, by the way. Here we go. So, are you all coloring? Started your month already, because it's already the 8th of July. So, and I know my project book buddies, Chelsea and Jordy, are already finished their page. I still... You're what? You're ready, Cage. Oh, okay. Have fun, Vera. So, I haven't even started yet. So, that's because my mind is preoccupied with other stuff. But I will always finish my buddies. One way or the other. One way or another. 90 Fahrenheit. Can you translate that in Celsius, please? We are on a different system, Kimberlyn. Where was I? Yeah, I was working on my defense. So my defense score is equal to my combat score. That is 2. My rank is 1, that's 3. Plus the bonus for your armor. So my defense right now is 4. Well, that's not a lot. So we're going to stay away from the fighting. Coloring a double page in Worlds within Worlds. Is that the same page, Johnny, you mentioned past Sunday? Or am I mistaken? I always... Double spreads are... going to teach you how to... Yeah, I know it's subtracting something, but I forgot the number. I know it's subtracting something from Fahrenheit to Celsius, but... all right. Where was I? Oh, yeah, that's my defense. Write my defense score. With your combat, start with just your combat score plus 2. You rank 1, you have 1 armor. Oh, that was easy. Yeah, kinda. Slow going pages. Yeah, I feel you. It's some pages are... Well, take your time. 30 Celsius. Well, that's what we are going to expect. the upcoming week, and that's so fun because I ride when I go. I'm going away with a motorcycle. When I ride on my motorcycle, I do full gear. So I have a leather jacket. I do have actually my riding leggings right now, so that's a little bit more cooler, but it's not funny when you are at a traffic light or in traffic on the highway, because it's not just the warmth of the air, the temperature and the sun. It's the heat that comes from the tarmac and the heat that comes from cars and trucks and all that kind of shizzle. So hydrate, and you cannot lose heat because the most of the warmth in your body you lose through your head actually. And I wear a helmet, so we're gonna have a lot of stops to hydrate. All right, here we go. I'm still working through this thing. Fighting. When fighting an enemy, roll 2 dice. A green one and a purple one. I love the purple one actually. And add your combat score. You need to roll higher than the enemy's defense. The amount you roll above the enemy's defense is the number of stamina he loses. If the enemy is now down to 0 stamina, then he is defeated. Otherwise, he will strike back at you using the same procedure. If you survive, then you get a chance to attack again and the battle goes on until one of you is victorious. Oh, and my question to you, write down prompts. So I'm gonna have you do active listening, kinda. Because that's the whole idea behind this. This is going to be a story, and the idea is to generate prompts and find pages. So we are going to color with these things. So not that everybody runs away now. They go, oh, what is she doing going through the book and it's not coloring? Well, this is actually the gaming section of the channel. So it is predominantly gaming, but we're going to combine this with coloring. Don't be afraid. La 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 la. Had that one. Example, I'm gonna skip. Using abilities. Fighting. See? I knew this was coming. Fighting is often not the easiest or safest way to tackle a situation. So, 19 lotus flowers and 29 lotus pads, of which I have 10 more to go. Jana, you are a hero. It's just as scary as coloring books. Coloring books. Not coloring books, but coloring... Oh, come on. Really? Coloring books, yeah. We are going to use abilities. My mouse is in the smack in the middle of my screen. Sorry. I have to move it away. Like that. Here we go. Gosh. What else? Okay, fighting is not the safest to tackle. When you get a chance to use one of your other abilities, you will be told the difficulty of the task. You roll 2 dice and add your score in the ability. And to succeed in the task, you must get higher than the difficulty. Okay. Kinda is easy, understandable. Here I'm gonna have to read the example. You're at the bottom of a cliff. You can use thievery to climb it, and the climb is difficulty 9. Suppose thievery scores 4. This means you must roll at least 6 on the dice to make the climb. Okay. That is not that difficult. Code words. There is a list of code words included in the back of the book. Sometimes you will be told you have acquired a code word. When this happens, put a tick in the box next to that code word. If you later lose the code word, erase the tick. I find tick a really weird word because it reminds me of the disgusting, biting, Lyme disease transferring bug with tick. But oh well. The code words are arranged alphabetically for each book in the series. In this book, for example, all code words begin with an A. This makes it easy to check if you picked up code word from a book you played previously. For instance, you might be asked if you have picked up code word in a book that you have already adventured in. The letter of the code word will tell you which book to check. If it begins with C, it's from book 3, Over the Blood Dark Sea. Okay. I'm not gonna do the Q&A. I'm gonna skip the Q&A. Okay, quick rules, and then we're gonna start the story, folks. So write down prompts. Write down prompts. Don't forget. I wanna see what kind of prompts you come up with. Yeah, I know it's meant little mark, but why the word tick? Tick. Quick rules. To use an ability, combat thiever, etc., roll 2 dice and add your score in the ability. To succeed, you must roll higher than the difficulty of the task. We knew that. Fighting involves a serious combat rolls. The difficulty of the roll is equally to the opponent's defense score. Your defense score is equal to your rank plus your armor bonus, your combat score. The amount you beat the difficulty by number is stamina points that your opponent loses. That's pretty much all you need to know. If you have any detailed queries, you consult the detailed rules in the preceding pages. All right. What do we have? Except for a drink. Before I forget, I'm gonna be all over the place, by the way, with this live stream. Did everybody see this book? Or do you want to flip through? This is the newest, latest Camellia Angel Cova 30 Spellbound Quirky Dragon Scenes 2-color. Please show hands, because I did have it on the stack of prompt books for this game. But if you would like a flip through, can I have a show of hands, please? Or put a poll up. And I will do one for the people who are here in the stream. So that's just a little side thing. Okay, what do we have? Gamora. Gamora is a mage. She is rank 1. Hi, Dawn. Welcome in. How are you doing, sweetheart? Because I knew this Sunday you said you weren't feeling so well. You had I think you had a tummy ache. So I hope you were doing a little bit better right now. We have a defense score of 4. These are our abilities. These are our possessions. So we have a sword, a leather jerkin, and a map. We have a stamina of 9. Here we are. And 16 shards of money. I don't know what the goal is for this game. I don't know if you have to make a lot of money or just you need to survive. And the whole idea is that you create a story. You write a story. So having this... Oh, you're better now. Oh, great to hear. I'm so great to hear, Dawn. Here comes the other book. Zoom you out. Oh, I did a little bit of prep work. I'm obsessed with stickers. Some washi. And this is, I don't know what to do with this, but I think I'm going to write down the books that I have in this series. And I already wrote down the first big chunk of text. So the idea is to transfer the whole story and write the whole story in this journal. I'm actually not going to do that on the stream because it's not... I'm going to do it if I make a video of this game. I will speed that up and then it's good. But my writing is really slow. Otherwise it's going to look like the handwriting of a physician or something. Or hieroglyphics or that. So what I'm going to do during going through this book, I'm going to write down the steps we take, the numbers, gonna jot it down, and then I'm gonna fill up this journal afterwards. So the idea is to fill up the entire journal. All right. Get yourself a cup of coffee or a cup of tea. Lean back because we are going to read this story. I'm gonna. It's like Yolanda is on the we are all sitting by a campfire. Just imagine. Let me wait. Let me set the scene. I have a small candle. Zoom you out a bit. We're gonna set the scene. This is going to be fun. Where is my lighter? Where the gosh? Oh crap! It's in the front room. Wait, I'm gonna get the lighter. Run, Forrest. This one. through my house now. Yeah, there it is. I'm gonna do a couple of things. I'm just gonna make you. Here we go. Here she's back. What am I going to do? I have a lighter. Let's. Khalees, that's your hair. Okay. Turn the candle on. This is a scented candle, by the way. So that's the first thing we're gonna do. Second thing we're gonna do. I hope you recognize what this is. Have you any idea what this is? Oh, it's actually I have to empty it. So, and this is vanilla incense. I love it. I love it. I love it. So we're gonna make it really cozy. Let me say that do that to the other side, because otherwise I'm gonna set fire to my box. Great in the fan. Brilliant, Yolanda. Let's do this. Have to blow. Okay, put it in here. I can find a hole. Oh God, no, is it on? Yeah, I think it's on. The beginning of this thing is always, come on, burn, baby, burn. Ah, here we go. Close it. And put it up here. So, setting the scene. Here we go. Let me read. Put this thing away somewhere. No. There we go. Here we go. This is written in U, and I'm gonna transfer it to I. So it says, the approach of dawn has turned the sky a milky gray-green like jade. The sea is a luminous pane of silver. Holding the tiller of of my sailing boat, I have to switch every time, so I might go back sometimes. Of my sailing boat, I keep my gaze fixed on the glittering constellation known as the Spider. It marks the north, and by keeping it to starboard, I know I am still on course. You know, I hear two prompts in this story, don't I? Let me write this down. I'm gonna do a separate page in this journal for prompts. So I hear constellations. That's already a book pops into my mind that I can do a constellation. I write that down. And a sailing boat. That's a good prompt as well. Sailing boat. Here we go. Moving on. The sun appears in a trembling burst of red fire at the rim of the world. Wait. Hello everyone. Hi Brittany. Oh, that's absolutely no problem. You don't have to say sorry. Oh, always fun that you are here, Brittany. So I hope you have a cup of coffee or something cozy and put a candle on, because we are telling a story. So that you don't think, where did I fall into? What did I join? So, all right. Slowly the chill of night gives way to brazen warmth. I lick my parched lips. There is a little water sloshing in the bottom of the barrel by my feet, but not enough to see me through another day. Sealed in a scroll case tucked into my jerkin is the parchment map my grandfather gave me on his deathbed. I remember his stirring tales of far sea voyages, of kingdoms beyond the western horizon, of sorcerous islands and ruined places filled with treasure. As a child, I dreamed of nothing else but the magical quests that were in store if I too became an adventurer. Hi Cassie, welcome in. Thank you so much for being here. I never expected to die in an open boat before my adventures even began. Securing the tiller, I unroll the map and study it again. I hardly need to. Every detail is etched into my memory by now. According to my reckoning, I should have reached the east coast of Harkuna days ago. A pasty grey blob splatters onto the map. After a moment of stunned surprise, I look up and curse the seagull circling directly overhead. Then it strikes me. Where there's a seagull, there may be land. And do we have a prompt? Yes, we do. I'm gonna write down map and seagull or bird. It's whatever you prefer. So, it's gonna be a lot of prompts in one night. I'm not gonna do a page for all, but it's fun to write them down. I leap to my feet and scan the horizon. Sure enough, a line of white cliffs lies a league to the north. Have I been sailing along the coast all this time without realizing the mainland was so close? Staring towards the cliffs, I feel the boat shudder against rough waves. A howling wind whips plums of spindrift across the sea. Breakers pound the high cliffs. The tiller is yanked out of my hands. The little boat is spun around, out of control, and goes plunging in towards the coast. Oh my goodness, he's going to sink. I leap clear at the last second. There is the snap of timber, the roaring crescendo of the waves, and then silence as I go under. Striking out wildly, you try to swim clear of the razor-sharp rocks. For a while, the undertow threatens to drag me down. Then suddenly a wave catches me and flings me contemptuously up onto the beach. This is really good for my English reading, isn't it? Battered and bedraggled, you lie gasping for breath until I hear someone walking along the shore towards me. Wary of danger, I lose no time in getting to my feet. Confronting me is an old man clad in a dirty loin cloth. There is one book that pops into my head, and I know I have it in the stack. And it is an R.J. Hampson book, so I'm gonna write that down, because who knows which book I'm talking about. I'm gonna do Man. Oh, that's a good one too. Man in a dirty loincloth. Dirty loincloth. That's a good one as well. His eyes have a feverishly bright look that is suggestive of either a mystic or a madman. All right, that was the intro. Get the code word auric and then turn to 20. So we're gonna put the prompts away. Prompts away. Yeah, did they mess up your order? Yeah, I saw in my peripheral vision, Cassie. I saw something come in, so I'm sorry I didn't respond to it yet, but I was really into this whole story business. All right, so what was I going to write down? Oh yeah, the code word. So I'm going to my code words, and the code word is auric. Here it is, and I'm going to tick this box. Doing it with pencil, because if I lose the word, I need to erase it. Okay, go to 20. And what I'm going to do now, I'm going to 20, so I'm writing 20 down, so I don't have to journal the entire things we do tonight. I'm going to journal that off camera. 20. Oh, I hope it's not a... I hope did they find it, Cassie? Because that is the main thing. And did you have the feeling that you were helped correctly? Okay, let's go to 20. And we do have to make choices, folks, so you are here to help me make choices. Here we go. Number 20 is here at the bottom of the page. Zoom you in a little bit more. I don't think you can read this, but because the letters are really small. And this is the big print. There's also a smaller book. Well, 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 what have we here, friends? Asks the old man. He seems to be talking to someone next to him, although I am certain he is alone. Looks like a washed-up adventurer to me, he says in answer to his own question. All wet and out of luck. He carries on having a conversation with himself. A conversation that quickly turns into a heated debate. He is clearly quite mad. Fixing... Oh, let me... What? It was a digital camera. Oh, no. And I got a bottle of vegan pills. What? I'm sorry, Cass, but that's the weirdest mix-up ever. How can you mix it up? And did they find it? Or what are they going to do now? Oh, my goodness. A Wi-Fi in this fixed after going out the apartment. And now we can find our own private Wi-Fi connection. It is a bad luck evening, isn't it? Yeah, it's a huge mistake. I'm gonna continue. Excuse me, excuse me, I shout above the hubbub in an attempt to grab the old man's attention. He stops and stares at me. Is this the Isle of the Druids? I ask impatiently. Indeed it is, says the old man. I see that you are from a far land, so it is up to me to welcome you to Harkuna. But I think you may have much to do here, for it is written in the stars. Oh, here's the one important. For it is written in the stars that someone like you would come. Your destiny awaits you. Follow me, young adventurer. The old man turns smartly about and begins walking up a path towards some hills. I can just see some sort of monolithic stone structure atop one of them. Come on, come on! I'll show you the gates of the world, the old man babbles. All right, that is all right. A plot. 5 p.m., but there may be some problem with the way we place it. I told the guy on the phone to make sure this technician visit is going to cost us anything. No, it better not. They didn't seem that worried about it. We'll just send another, but won't get till Tuesday now. Oh, I can understand. Cass, I can understand. That's horrible. I always hate it when packages get lost or misplaced, or it's like they or you stay home for them to arrive, and then all of a sudden 10 minutes before it should arrive, they say, oh no, we didn't get the drop off day, or it will drop it off somewhere else. So it's, yeah. All right, we have to make choices. Whole story about the old man. What are we going to do? Are we going to follow the old madman? Are we going to explore the coast? Or am I going to head into the nearby forest? We have 3 choices. This old man intrigues me. I tend to follow the old man because he somehow thinks there are great things ahead of me. And I want to know why. I'm curious. What do I have to do? Why does he want me to follow him? So I am going to follow him. And follow says turn to page 192. No, it's not a page, it's a paragraph, by the way. So don't make the mistake, it's a paragraph. So let's go to 192. Oh, and by the way, there is a prompt in here, I think. Maybe the stones can do a prompt. I do not trust the dude. Yeah, but I don't think it's good right now to wander off into the middle of nowhere. And the artwork, by the way, is really nice in this book. 192. Here we go. I do not trust to do that. I'm not that trustworthy as well. But he is the best thing we have, Kimberlyn. We have to. All right, 192. During your short trip upward, the old man. Oh, during my short trip upward, the old man regales you with tales of my destiny. Yeah, it's difficult to switch constantly. Continuously arguing with himself as he does. Oh, slaap lekker, Vera. Welterusten. I reach a hill crown with a circle of large obsidian standing stones. Is that kind of like Stonehenge for the people from the UK? I think it's like Stonehenge. Despite the bitter wind that blows across these hills, the stones are unweathered and seemed almost newly again. Here are the gates of the world, says the mad old man. The stones are laid in such a way that they form 3 archways. Each carven with mystic symbols and runes of power. Each gate will take you to a part of the world of Harkuna, though I know not where. I know not to where, explains the old man. Abruptly he turns around and sets off down the hill, babbling to himself. His voice fades as he descends the hill, leaving me alone with the brooding stones and the howling wind. Dang. Hi, Jess. Oh, well, Vera goes and Jess comes in. I was waiting for Jess to come in. Vera, are you still here? Yes. Yes, that was what I'm going to tell you. We, Janet and all the rest, it is arranged. London trip is on, folks. September 18th, Zoo Vera Art, Vera, myself, and drum roll, joining us is Jess, a coloring bumblebee, and we are going to London for Friday, Saturday, and leaving on Sunday in the afternoon. So yes, the London trip is on. We are thinking of doing we have to still figure it out how and when and why. And the why, I know the why, but a meetup. So for every people who are living in the vicinity of London, we're going to try to find a location to get as many people together as we can. But that's still in the early figuring out stages. So we might pick a location, a pub or a restaurant or something, or I think it's going to be a pub somewhere in London, and see if we can get a couple of colorists having a nice evening in London. So yes, the London trip is on. We had a blast this week going to find sleeping arrangements, transportation, visas, passports. Because if you come from the EU and you go to the UK, it's not that easy. You have to have. I am already cleared, so I'm allowed to go into to the UK. And there's no way back. Is there, Vera? It's done. It's set. It's arranged. It's a go. So it's gonna be wild. And I have to give kudos to Vera because she already sent me a list of stationery stores to visit. I said, well, I need 4 suitcases. Keep me informed. I still have to get me there, though. Yeah, it will be so much fun, Don. It will be so much fun. The trip alone we're going by train. So get up in Rotterdam and very early on Friday morning. I think 7:30, I guess. And 10:30 local time we will be at London Pancras station. So then we're going to find Jess. And Jess, sweetheart, we have no idea what you look like. So We expect you with a giant bumblebee walking on the platform of the train. So I think that Jess in a bumblebee suit. So I know who it is. Well, that's just playing with. I'm really recognizable because if I take the big suitcase, it is red with white dots on it. It's like a giant mushroom. I have a mushroom. What was I doing? Yeah, I was going through the book. We need to go to page 65. I was at a bit. Oh, no bumblebee suit. Wow, that's so bad. I was looking forward to that one. 6-5. Oh my goodness, this is going to be. And it's already quite soon. It's the 18th of September, so it's just July, August, and then my vacation starts, and then we are go. Thunderbirds are go. 6-5. Okay, here we go. 6-5. Okay, yes. 6-5. Also, you might be a little tall. I tower above everybody. A big pleasure with Bumblebee on it. Kind of. I got a vision in my head. Just somebody walking in the station of London with a giant Bumblebee sign somewhere that says, "Hi, I'm here," or a coloring book. It's me. So now I'm gonna take some coloring supplies with me, so we're can color on the train. And it's going to be a snoring fest between especially with me, because I snore like an old man, and we decided to share a room. So this is going to be fun. A big bumblebee balloon. Well, I have a sign saying, "Where are my Dutchies at?" Yeah. You know that's still that phrase. Where's my Dutchies at? Well, here. You remember, I said that once. Where's my Dutchies at? Where's my Dutchies at? Is it that obvious? And we are Dutch. Well, probably. Well, I will be the tallest and the oldest. Ugh. Earplugs, well, that's not going to help. No. I like a... Yeah. Well, it's going to be a... I have to work Monday after that one, but I think I'm going to take 1 day extra vacation. Oh, hi, Kate. Where am I Dutch? She said, "Welcome in, Kate." A coloring book in my buttonholes. Yeah, I had to read that twice. You have no idea what I just read. I need to put my glasses, focus my glasses. Just got to hope no random Dutchman approach me no. You don't have to worry about that, because everywhere I go, Dutchmen just run away. Oh no, there she is. No, funny. I don't know if there are any. You don't want Dutchmen. Just run away from Dutchmen. They are so. Wonder why I'm single. Dutchmen. So no. Stay away from the Dutch guys. And you recognize a Dutchman because Dutchmen are tall, really tall. I am tall, but Dutch guys are tall. I'm not getting through this book, can I? We were at 65, and then I have 13 people now in the stream, so I don't know if you want to flip through. Shall we do a flip through? Just pause the book, because I said it's going to be a chaotic stream, really bad, because this book just came in today, and this is the new Camellia and Jacova. I don't know if you have seen this one already. I cannot let go of the Dutchman. No, Dutchmen not gonna. It's all very short lady. Dutchmen never approach. Dutchmen are arrogant. I think you approach them because I think they're all that. So, okay, 30 spell out quirky scenes, and it is kind of related to the story a little bit. That's why I kept it on the stack. Usually, I put it away. I I put it in my tracker and then I put it away. But I kind of love this book because there is, yeah, it is a fantasy book, and maybe there is a page in here. Haven't seen a dragon in the story yet, but here are constellations, you can see. And we did have a prompt constellation. So that's one I really love as a prompt for this story. Oh, the mandrake. You gotta love your mandrakes. What else do we have? Do we have an... Yeah, this is a new book. Yeah. This is the latest one. This one I like really, really much. Is that a phrase? No. A Merlin page. Smoke. Let's see if there is a kind of a oceany theme, because we are, it's something with a ship. Oh, I like this one too. Somewhere, you know, really cool book. I'm resisting now, but I give it. I love this one too. It's not an ocean themed one. Oh, I love this one. Another gorgeous book. There are 30 pages in this one, so no 50, what we're usually used to, but the scenes books usually have 30 pages. So, oh, hi, Kate. I did see you come in already. Or are you saying hi to somebody else? Yeah, it is a lovely book. If you like coloring dragons, it is a good book, and I think it suits very well to this story. And the other book that came in today, by the way, I'm gonna do some kind of tiny haul, is this one. This is Fantasy World Special. Illustrated by Bernardo Amin. Already kept this one to the side as well, because there are maps in here, but there are sections with different fantasy themes. So this is Olympus, this is Land of Oz, Atlantis, kind of. So Neverland, Land of Once Upon a Time. This one's cute. So I like the maps. Wonderland, so from Alice. So it starts with a map like this one, and then there are a couple of pages that relate to the map. So this is the latest one from Coloring Heaven, or Haven, somebody. This is issue 142. Continue with my story, because otherwise I'm going to be old before I have finished the story. So where were we? We had to go to paragraph 65. And we have to make choices again. There are 3 stone gates engraved with ancient ruins. Each gate is marked with a name: Yellowport, Marlock City, and Wishport. From here, I can see the coast and the whole of the island, which is heavily forested. All right. We have 5 choices. We have explore the coastline, head into the forest, step through Yellowport Arch, step through the Marlock City Arch, or step through the Wishport Arch. What to do? What to do? I want to step through a arch, a port. That's exciting. It looks like something like this. So there's a little bit of artwork. I could color this, don't I? I think that's fun to do this as a coloring page, because there are a lot of black and white artwork in here. that you can color. I can even color the map. So that's cute. Maybe I will do that. But which way are we going? I like the Marlock City Arch. I don't know why. It's just a name that kind of resonates or something. Let's go to the Marlock City Arch, and then we have to turn to paragraph 180. 180. Gonna do that. My sights, that was yesterday. It's in my hand. 180. Okay. Plans, that was yesterday. So is Marlock on the map actually? So this is the map we are going. Here's Yellowport. Oh, here, Marlock City. Here it is. Oh, there are creatures in the ocean. See? And where did I get into the gates? Where are the gates? Nowhere to be found. Well, it is on the map, so we're going to Marlock City, I guess. Not a lot of excitement yet, doesn't it? No dice throwing or anything. 180. Yeah, that's it. I'm gonna date it. What is today's date? 8th of July. Or July 8th. 7, 2, 2, 6. I think for the people in the US, we actually write our dates like this. And this is not August 7th. This is 8th of July. We do days, months, years. You do it the other way around, I guess. You know, so you have your dates wrong. That's a big difference. We are at 180. I step through the archway. Immediately, the symbols on the stone begin to glow with red-hot energy. My hair stands on the end and my body tingles. A crackling nimbus of blue-white forge engulfs me. The sky darkens and rumbles. Thunder and lightning crash and leap across the heavens. Suddenly, my vision fades and, momentarily, everything goes black. When my sight returns, I find myself outside the gates of a huge fortified city. A guard starts in surprise at the sight of me. Then he shakes his head as if to clear it. Sure, he must have imagined what he just saw. The gates open and a troop of heavy... Is that cavalry? Yeah, cavalry canter past. Make way for the Marlock City militia, says the guard. When they have passed, I walk into the city. Turn to 100. So we are in a city. Immediately, you can go with cities, castles, gates. I think canter is horses. So lots of prompts in here. Let's go to 100. I have to write it down again. Oh my goodness. So many choices. No. Oh my gosh. This is horrible. It's not that it is a difficult game, but it is the choices you have to make. Okay. What time is it? Okay, I'm gonna do this last paragraph and then we're going to color. Just popping away for my ticket to be answered because my favorite game. Wait. I wait for my tickets to be answered because my favorite game. Lost my main character. Yes, Wait again. Start us. I'm reading my favorite game, Poop, in the shovel hard. You have to help me with that one. What do you mean? Welcome in, by the way. I saw somebody pop in, especially for Kimberlyn. Let me adjust the camera. That always moves around a little bit. Oh, she's barely seeable, but there she is. Little Tuffy. Hi, Pisha. Hi, sweetie. She's sleeping. So, turn her on. I screw up with that updated. All right. I have to process. I'm at 100. So this is the last paragraph, and then we're going to find a fun page to do that relates to this part that we did. A lot of writing to do after off camera. Lost your main character. Oh, I kind of go what it is, but Kimberlyn says hi, Tuffy. Oh, she's so sweet. All right. Here we go. Last paragraph of today. And then we're going to see if we can get some coloring started. Marlock City is a huge, sprawling metropolis, enclosed in a fortified wall said to have been built 1,000 years ago by the ancient Cheddar Empire. It is the capital city of Socorro. Marlock City was once known as Sokar until General Grieve Marlock led the army in bloody revolt against the old king, Corin the Seventh, and had him executed. The general renamed the city after himself. It is now a crime to call it Sokar. See, Tuffy, you're a popular baby girl. The general lives in the old king's palace and calls himself the protector general of all Socorro. Whereas the old king was corrupt, the general rules with a fist of iron. Let me go up. Some people like the new regime. Others are royalists, still loyal to Nergan, the heir to the throne, who has gone into hiding somewhere. Oh, guys, the plot thickens. Outside the city gates hang the bodies. Oh, my goodness. Hang the bodies of many dead people. Labels around their necks read rebels, executed by the state for the good of the people. What the hell? Okay. It's getting all Game of Thrones on us now. It does like a bad dude. You best behave yourself if you don't want to end up like one of them, grates a guardsman, nodding towards the swinging corpses as I pass through the gate, eagle-headed. Oh, as I pass through the great eagle-headed gates of Marlock City. Well, really, this took a turn for the worst. I can buy a townhouse in Marlock City for 200 shards. Owning a house gives me a place to rest and to store equipment. If I buy one, cross off 200 shards. We don't have 200 shards. Where did you get the funny idea that I have 200 shards? I have 16. 200 shards and take the box next to the townhouse option. Well, that's not gonna happen. To leave Marlock City by sea or to buy or sell ships and cargo, go to the harbor master. Nope. So we're not going to do that. We're going to leave that. And now we have an immense list of have choices. We can visit the Three Rings Tavern, visit the Temple of Alveer and Valmeer, visit the Temple of Najil, visit the Temple of Sig. Oh, a lot of temples. Visit the Temple of Elnir, visit the market, visit the Harbor Master. But we don't have to, we don't want to leave the city by boat. Go to the Merchants Guild, explore the city. Well, that's the most likely one. Visit your townhouse. I didn't buy one yet. Visit the House of Priests. Visit General's Palace. Travel east towards Trefoil. Head southeast towards Shader Tower. Follow the River Grim north. Journey north into the cursed moor. Or head west to the River Grim Delta. Exit as fast as possible. No, that's run, Forest, run. We have to explore, Kimberlyn. It's not that you just... You can just... Oh, no. Never mind. Turn around. Shh, gone. You have to be a little bit adventurous. We're going to be adventurous. So I am going to, for now, because 100 is the last one, and I'm going to do... We are going to be bold, Kimberlyn. We're going to explore the city. So I'm gonna set a little cross here. Maybe I have, yes I do, scooch, a little tag, so I know where I have last been. So this is when I continue next time. It's explore the city 138. So we're not going to exit the city as fast as possible, Kimberlyn. That's not going to happen. Okay, 100. So what do we have? We have not progressed a lot. I haven't written in my journal yet, so I didn't have to because I'm not going to tire you with all those long text I have to write down. So this is going to be the journal that I am for people who joined later. And I already did the first paragraph, so I'm going to continue the whole story. But first, we had a couple of prompts that evolved in this story. And we have constellation, a sailing boat, map, seagull, and man in dirty loincloth. So I asked you, have you any idea which book popped into my head? And I did a little bit of pre-reading. No, I did not take any choices, made any choices up front. So it was a gamble. I got a couple of books next to me. Let me take the candle a little bit to the side because otherwise didn't use. The first book I picked was this one. And I thought, well, might be fun. I don't know if people know this book. This is actually a Disney book, and this has it's in French called Le Monde Disney, and dirty man prompts. Oh, oh yeah, that's yeah. Now, let me tell you, I am going on a weekend next, actually day after tomorrow, Friday, on a motorcycle with my friend Martina, and we are going camping on a campsite somewhere in Limburg, and the camping is called the Hei, and it is a typical biker campground. It's so the I don't know how you call that. It's about 5 men on versus 1 woman. So it's predominantly, I think, 80% guys that are there. And when I say guys, you have, use your imagination. They're all bikers with vests, with clubs, with beards, bald, tattoos, Harleys. It's going to be my weekend. So maybe my mind is already wandering to fun times. Kind of. So I'm in preparation with luggage, with which clothes to take with me, etc., etc. So this getting back to maps. Okay, what is my kid sending? Oh wait, I sent her a TikTok and she doesn't know what I'm meaning. What? Yeah. Um. No, I cannot do this on YouTube. I sent my girl my daughter a TikTok, and you all know the song by Mariah Carey, "Can't Live If Living Is Without You." I cannot sing it. And there is something in Dutch we call mama appelsap. I'm gonna explain to you. And a mama appelsap is when it's kind of like the wrong, unheard lyrics. And if you play the Mariah Carey song and she sings, "Oh, I can't forget the feeling of your face when you were leaving." And on TikTok, I'm not gonna say this out loud. I'm gonna show you. You must read it by yourself and then sing it in your head. Yeah, well, now you know why I cannot say that out loud. Kenley, yeah, that one. But Iggy witty woo. It's so, well, and now it's getting worse, Jess. So I sent it to Kelly, and the only thing I got back was 3 dots. Sometimes we have no sense. I can't live. Biddy biddy baddy boo. Oh, I was talking about maps. It's not going anywhere. I give up. It's the most iconic. Can't leave. So we could have. I can't. Not in the mic. I just can't. Yeah, a bitty bitty baddy boo. Kenley. We were looking at maps. Oh my gosh. I'm trying to focus. Trying to make something out of this stream. Good job. Yeah, this is the huh? What the hell? So, trying to get back to the focus. I guess not gonna work. It's so not gonna work. Kenley. There were a couple of Dutch ones, just that were also memorable. But this one, the Ken Lee one, it's hilarious. So I'm looking if I can find kind of a suitable map. But I think I'm going to color. I'm just gonna talk over it. Maybe I'm gonna color the map in the book. But this is a fun book, by the way. You will not be you will not be disappointed. Kenley, bitty bitty bitty. Sorry. Oh God! Wait a minute. I'm crying. It's not possible. It's so stupid. Oh, it's brilliant. Brilliantly stupid. Those were the days. What am I talking about? Stupid maps. I'll get away with the book. All right, this book is going away. This is not gonna happen. I think I'm gonna color the map in the book. Put it away. So, Ken Lee is gonna leave. What else did I pick? What the fuck? And so, if this is going to be how 3 days in London is going to be, just I'm going to need oxygen. I need a drink. Gosh. If for anybody who is wondering, just go on YouTube. Just put in the search engine on YouTube Ken Lee. Is it from Idols? I think it's Idols, isn't it? Yeah, sorry for fear that she's going to be happy. Yeah, yeah. Yes. Oh, we'll turn her. What language was that? No, it's horrible. It was one of the idols. Yo, Kelly. And now these stupid phrases are coming out. Oh, I can't forget this. Not gonna say that on YouTube. On your face when you were leaving. Kelly. Okay, back to serious business. It's a serious stream. Come on, guys. What am I doing? Oh yeah, Fantastic Worlds. I was looking for prompts. I was looking for coloring pages. Fantastic Worlds. This is a book by Alessandro Fusi. I'm just gonna talk over it. I thought this book would be perfect for for kind of illustrating a story. Like here, the books with the castle. So maybe I'm gonna pick a page from this one to color. Need to go. Sorry, I'm just not gonna. I cannot stop laughing. This is horrible. Ja, ik heb de slappelach. Oh, slappelach. It's a Dutch phrase, by the way, slappelach. Laugh. Oh, I like this one, but it's snowy. Dang. Without the snow, it would have been perfect for the city where we are in. So let's see if we can find another page. Oh my sweet God. Oh, I'm sorry. It's gonna be bad. Yeah, this Jess did this. She started it. Kenley. I'm sorry. Oh, this is so not okay. Oh, I like this page. Oh my goodness. No way they haven't seen a witch yet. Still looking for something. Oh my God. Horrible. Oh. Oh, this one. I like this one, like with the gates, but it's not. I'm actually looking for a picture of Stonehenge. I think that's with a few. We're gonna be kicked out of the pub. I'm gonna be floored. Oh my God. Well, just I haven't had a drink of alcohol in how long have I on a diet? It's since half of January. So if you give me a drink, I think I will be drunk within one sip. Is it what? She gone. What did she do? Yeah, she had one beer. Oh, really? Oh, this one is cool. This one is. Ooh, can I break the spine? Yes. Ah, we're breaking the spine. Look at this page, guys. This is fantastic. Since my sister's wedding last April, oh, we're going to have a lot of fun. I might have a little bit of a drink this weekend, but I'm going to be careful because I don't want to spoil my diet. However, a Jack Daniel's honey is always welcome. How do we like this one? Does this look kind of like a mage? I think she does she? I love this page. Look at this. This is a candidate. What else do we have? I'm gonna put this to the side, but I'm gonna put a tag in here because this is one candidate I like to color. I feel like the guy on the video that it's a news reporter and he stands in front of a pile of drugs that they are burning, and the guy is just high as a kite, and he has such a funny funny laugh. Oh, he just couldn't stop laughing. Come here, stupid tag. So I'm gonna tag this one because this is a no. The giggles, yes. Oh gosh. So this is I'm still, Janet, I'm still trying to do something serious, but hell, it's not gonna work. I'm looking for pages for the story. I pulled Worlds Within Worlds by Kirby. See if I find. It's actually, I've done a page in here. Oh my goodness. I'm gonna look that up. The Canly. I'm looking for a ocean kind of. Yeah, and I know there is one with a boat, but I don't think it is. Oh, this one. A map. Oh, and I think the crowns. I'm watering the garden with your come. Well, I want to hold. Can I hold the hose? Can I hold the hose? It's stuck in my head now. Yeah. Candy. Weedy body boo. Let's see what do we have. I saw a couple that I thought, those are also perfect for this story. Dawn, if you don't have this yet, this is a great look at my windmills. How Dutch can you get it? No, we know never. I love this one with the crown. I think that's great for kind of in the story, and the whole oceanic kind of scene up here and the stormy things. So that is a good page. And this one, but I kind of want to save this one for maybe for Space Timber, because it is a kind of sci-fi looking. Oh, no books. Nope. Get it away, out of my sight. Nope. No. No. No, it's this one. Let me go back. I think one of the crowns are good. Let's see. And it's not a double page spread like the other one, but I do really like the other one. No, it's not on a mushroom. This one. This one. Or this one. One or the other. Where am I? Here it is. And I'm scared, always scared of Kirby pages. So it will be a lot of fun. And a victory on myself if I can kind of do this page. So this is a good book. What else did I pull? Oh yeah, I was talking about the little guy with the loincloth, the madman that is in the story, and I thought about this book. This is Lost and Found by R.J. Hampson. And in the Lost and Found books, there is one little guy. And I had to go through a lot of books to find him, but I eventually found him. Let's see if I can. I did 2 pages in here. This little guy I was talking about. And he's on a deserted island. And this is the one with the scary monsters. And it has a beautiful map in here. So, and it has the ship. So this is also a good page. There are a lot of pretty pages in here. This one. Look, one of the arches. So that's also a good page. I know it's Japanese kind of thing, but use your imagination. We have a lot of imagination. So let's see in the front. You must understand. Like this one too. No, not that one. Like this one. This is a good page. And here is the little guy in the loincloth. But I also like this one as well. The map. No, not that one. Not that one. Space Timber one. All right, I have a couple of choices. Paradise Lost. Nope. Oh, yes. Kind of like this one a lot. Or the map. Or the dude with the loincloth. Because it said in the story that it's kind of a foresty kind of land. So it's a combination of both. The cement mixer is here. Cement mixer is here. There's some weird stuff going on this chat. This is a good one. And I'm gonna pick a couple of pages, put a poll up, and I just pick one. And maybe we're gonna call it that. Not this Sunday, by the way, because I think I need next Sunday to sleep it off. Not shake it off, but sleep it off. Because weekends on the campsite are hard on me. Lost and found. So no stream this Sunday, guys. I'm sorry. I also pulled this one. This is Tales of the Castle Ruins. I have to think because my Swedish is really bad. Thought this was also a great book to get coloring in related to this story, because here you have castle ruins. So I think talking about a big city behind a gate, I think this will do very nicely. What else? Oh, yes, please say it's my beautiful Scottish flower. So maybe I'm gonna do kind of a tower like this, or here is a gauntlet. Love that too. Oh, maybe this is the gate. This is a good one, because there was a big gate. I don't have hanging bodies. I don't have a book with hanging bodies, so I'm not gonna do that. That's horrible. And this is also a nice one. She's dreaming behind me. Oh, bye, Dawn. Thank you so much for being here again. Love to see you in the next one. Have a great day. I like this one as a gate. Here we go. And it's an untouched book, so that is a plus. Untouched books. It is night, my body's weak. There you go. That's book number 4. I have 6 choices, so lots to choose from. Yeah, this is one of my latest editions, the Coloring Book of Scotland, because I was looking for. Well, thank you, Dawn. I love having you here. So I was looking for those stone arches. So I was thinking maybe in this book, I find something, and I know. I'm a lonely man. Yeah, kind of this one, but these are standing stones. So this is not actually. I'm looking for a kind of a gateway or something. So this is not what I was looking for, unfortunately. So I'm not gonna put this book away. No, it's not in here. So back to 5. And last book, I'm gonna look in this one because I was hoping find a ship or something. And yes, it's again an untouched book. It's Joanna Basford, so why it is really yellow. Oh, it's not an untouched book. I started this. Never finished. And break the spine on it. Let's see if this will do for a city. So that's also I love this one. That's cool. Oop, bicycle race. Oh, underwater scene. Oh, we're here to please, Kate. We're here to please. It's not. No, that's too much of a. And I got a long way to go. No. A TP. We're not here by TP. We were here by boat. A floating island. Hi, Lucy. Welcome in. I was just we went through first stages of. I will get back to you. I will talk you through it very quickly. First I'm gonna see if I can find the fun coloring pages because we did a part of the story. Oh, this one. And now I'm gonna find some pages that kind of go with that story. How do we like this one? Because this is the boat, kind of the city. I don't know. And it is an island. It's a very small island compared to what it's on the map. Oh, no. Go. Move. No. Love this one, but it's not. So, I got a couple of options already. This is cute. It's more Arabian Nights kind of thing, and I think it's glamping. Well, let's see. Gosh, I saw one. Where is it? I like this one. This is also a good page. So I'm gonna tag this one too. Alright, I'm gonna catch you up. Wait a second. I got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 pages to choose from, so I need to pull poll up. I think I'm gonna do that tomorrow because I cannot make good pictures now. What the hell did it? Look at it. Why it sticks on two sides. First of all, let's see. You know, if you hear somebody yell Kaylee, it's started kind of. It's kind of a running joke right now because we had something with Kaylee, something with Mariah Carey song, and I was a whole kind of 15 minutes. Yeah, I do. Don't you know what? Not Johanna. Sorry, Johanna. I love you to bits, but go away. I have four options. So we have the castle ruins one, this one for the gate that we went through. We have Lucy thinks, what is it? What are you talking about? This one, or do I do the little dude with the loin cloth? I have a page picked out in Worlds Within the Worlds, one of the crowns, and I have gosh, it's a beautiful one, but it's a 2-page spread, so all right, that's it. So these four, gonna put them on a poll, and that's it. Let's get Lucy up to speed. What did we do tonight? Because it is almost 10. We actually went to 10 o'clock. I haven't had a pencil in my hands, but that's the gaming part of this channel. I keep saying it, and I might repeat myself constantly, but it's just managing expectations. If you join in on Wednesday, it's more the gaming part than the coloring part, but I'm trying to combine the two. All right. So what did we do? We started Fabled Lands. This is a solo journaling game storybook, kind of. You have to make your own story. It's not that difficult. You just follow the instructions in the book. We named our character. Where did she go? So we have an adventure sheet. We named our character. Her name is Gamora. She is a mage. And she has some abilities. She has a rank and some possessions, stamina, and some money. And we started a shipwreck on an island, ran into a old man, kind of a madman, and then proceeded to go up a mountain where there were 3 stone arches, went through one, and then we entered a city. And that is actually where we stopped. Yeah, Marlock City. So what I did, we went through the first kind of explaining how the game works and what you need. You need 2 dice, or die, actually, it's plural. We haven't used those yet, no need to. And you kind of pick your own scenes and your choices, and the story evolves based on the choices you make. And this is a book. It's actually one of a 6 series. And what I am going to do is every step that we did tonight, I'm going to write in this journal. So already started it, but as I said at the beginning of the stream, I'm not gonna write during the stream because it's not very interesting to watch me write down loads and loads of text. So I'm gonna do that off camera, and my goal is just to fill out this journal and to to make a nice story, and something you might reread again. So this is Fabled Lands. Next week, let me think. Am I gonna stream next week? Yes, I think so. I'm not, as I said before, I'm not gonna be streaming this Sunday because I think I would have a hangover from my weekend on the campsite with the motorcycle. So I need to rest and sleep and get the alcohol out of my system. But I will be streaming next week, and I think I also am going to make a start. I will get you up to date on this one. I'm going to make a video also where I continue this story, but I also going to start this one, and I showed this one earlier, I think last week. This is Project Echo. This is also a solo RPG game. This is a little bit different because this one goes through a planner. So if you want to join me, it is it's not expensive. You can download the PDF. I downloaded the PDF, and I'm a little bit of a fuzzy one, so I laminated the front cover, and it's just my kind of a tick. And it's about you make your own character again, and you go through time, and it does explain very, very slowly what to do. And you need a coin for that one, and you need cards for this one, and I think also bijpiesje die. So this is also really fun, and as I said, you need a planner. And I have a very old Erin Condren planner. This is a year old, and you just hop through this planner because I did fill in the monthlies, but I never filled in the weekly, so I never used this one. So I'm going to use this one, and then you can journal in this space. So what happens per day, and when you throw, it say you go forward 8 days, and then you count 8 days, and then you look up in the book and see what is happening of the date. But I have to prep it still because there are some significant dates that you have to put in this planner. And it doesn't matter if March 1st is on a Saturday or on a Wednesday or on a Monday. You can use any year. They advise you to use a weekly planner because you have a little bit more room to write. So it is kind of triggering your creative writing. That's the most important thing. And fill in, this old planner. So maybe I'm going to do that, start that one next week. So I am going to put a poll up. My goodness, if you see my desk, it's horrible. It's messy. For a coloring page, for Fabled Lands. And if you see, if you have a page of your own, maybe, shall I make a hashtag? Would be fun to do a hashtag. Hashtag Fabled Lands 2026. And if you join in coloring prompt or something that has to do with the story, you can post your finished page on that hashtag. Let me think about that one. I think it will be fun. But we do have a lot of coloring pages already planned, so maybe we can do this next month as well. So, as I said, next Sunday, I'm sorry, I'm not gonna be here. It is almost 10. As my boss always says, are there still people that have a nabrander? A nabrander is a Dutch word for afterburner, literally translated. So, maybe we are home after our visit. And if not, I want to thank everybody for being here. I had so much fun. I haven't laughed. Oh, Kelly, a bitty bitty body boo. Yes, thank you so much for being here. I want to thank you personally for getting me laughing. My tummy hurts from laughing, and I'm crying from laughing. So, you have a good memory, by the way, for all those. Because how did you come up with the phrase, "Where are my Dutchies at?" Because I think I told that story months ago. How can you still remember? That's memorable, actually. So, thank you all for listening to my rambling the entire evening and not putting any color on paper. It's something different. I kind of hope you like this style also for going live, doing just what the evening brings us, not too much prep work, just doing a fun game together and coming up with strange ideas and fun ideas, and not gonna visit London every single time. But the London trip is going to be also really, really special. So everybody here, thank you again for being here, for joining me, for keeping me company. I will try to post photos or a poll of a post for this weekend, what we are up to on the campsite. And oh, Kalisha, oh yeah, she just Kalisha, what are you doing? Kalisha, wat doe je? Oh, her face, gosh, she has guilt all written all over her face. So thank you everybody again for being here, for keeping me company. And I will hope to see you in the next stream, or otherwise maybe see you or hear you in the next video. Have a great day, a great night, great evening. Thank you so much. Bye bye, everybody.